Welcome everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800. Or last time we kept building up this place, this lovely island they say. I don't know if it's an island. It's like at the corner and there's mountains and it just goes on and on forever. So island or part of a bigger island, I don't know. Anyway, Manola is where we are, and things are looking quite nice. And I gotta say, having the space is very, very nice, because, yeah, you do use up a lot of space here. And we haven't even used up that much, which is good, because it means that we can do that even more. Now, one thing that I sort of didn't get in the last episode is why I lost so much money. See, I had at one point over 76,000, I went down to 20, and now I'm down to below 10. And then I realized that, okay, it's the buildings in here, because if you just look at, for example, this building, yeah, that's 9,000 for that one building. We're gonna need more than one of those, I think. 2,500, not much for those, but even these cost a fair bit. Like, one of each of these costs 5, where you're supposed to build 144 of the bastards, so even that is just over, what is that, 700-800 for just that one. And then it's 500 each for these, and so on and so forth. Basically, all the money that I spent on buildings. Which also means that, yes, doing those missions is a pretty damn good thing, because we're going to be using a lot of money, and indeed, all of that money is why we're sort of here in the first place, if you know what I mean. Which is to say that I could build up all of this because of that money, so that's good. Now we can see over here, we are actually at a pretty significant obrero workforce, which is nice. How's the situation money-wise here? Aren't we doing quite alright? 890 pub, or up. We are doing quite alright. We have a festival going, which is why we're making a little bit more. But yeah, this location is actually doing proper well right now, which is lovely. And I think that all the obreros love everything. They have everything they need. The next step is sewing machines. And if we go back to the old world, I have indeed built a sewing machine factory somewhere. Where did I build the sewing machine factory? It's the big lad over here. So that's producing sewing machines at a steady pace, and I don't think... No, you do want sewing machines, that's the thing. You do want the sewing machines, but we need to make a surplus of sewing machines, and that's gonna be a problem, actually.
I could simply go to press.
Okay, what are you saying? Yeah, okay, bunch of happiness. That is actually gonna... Maybe we were on some happiness before, because happiness does actually affect your balance. But alright, then in this episode, also we did shoot down a lot of pirates and did a lot of quests. And we're gonna keep on doing quests. We have at least 2 here, so that's very nice. But yes, in this episode, we're gonna have a look at this. Can I move? Can I move? Oh, you don't... Where's your limit? 125. This is one of those things, we can just not have any of this. We can just have that like that, because we don't really make any money from that, and it can just sit there. It's absolutely fine. So sewing machines.
These fabled lands
right. We're gonna get to that. I realized we have an expedition to do. We're doing okay on sewing machines, but can I actually trade away sewing machines? I suppose I could do a little. I mean, okay. See, okay, you're moving 3. It is going down. Do I move? We're not there just yet, but do I move like a little bit of sewing machines? Like, as long as I have a minimum stock. Why don't we have a minimum stock of 125? Don't go below that. So if I have a ship that is moving the sewing machines, it will only take that much. We could look into that. I mean, right now we have a ship that does, you know, all of the things. Oh, for the love of God, I was thinking about this. Damn it. I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to have the hospital. Where's the hospital? Bloody hell, I'm supposed to do this, but I didn't have the money for it. Now we can do this, and we do have the money. This does need to be sort of in the middle-ish. So what do we move you like so. We were supposed to do this, and then I didn't. Yeah, okay. Can I move you? No, I can't move you. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Oh, can't move a lot, actually. Alright. It'll go down here, and then we can move it later, I suppose. So, whack that in there. Good, good, good. That'll take care of that. Cool. Need to remember that there is illness in this place, so indeed be aware of that. So that should be it. We do have some issues over here too, but that's fine. What is my situation here with ships, by the way? I have 2 frigates, then gunboat schooners. And I only have the 1 clipper, right? We should probably do 1 more clipper, but 125 is a big upkeep cost, and I don't know exactly how much money I am making, like actually making. Right now we're making a lot of money, but yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, going back to the New World, I feel that the New World is doing all right. Apart from the disease. But other than that, all right. Cigars. I'm not 100% sure what it is that we need for cigars. We are close to actually needing cigars. And then we go to the Artistas, which is a new tier, which is going to be very lovely. Let's get rid of that and see what missions you have for me. What do you want? So sure enough, the one responsible for the breakdown of the Eastern Promise left my capital at first light this morning. I want that spy hunted down and served the only sensible penalty. Ooh, destruction quest. Yes. Oh, I was about to say that right now we can deal with everything, but then they sent me towards a ship of the line. Okay, well, we're gonna look at that. What do you want? You want something easy done? If it's true what they say, and we are what we eat, I don't think my disciples are eating properly. Bring me texture, bring me body, bring me something to get their juices flowing. A druid's sickle. Productivity of the forest, see? Okay, so that is lumberjack charcoal kilns. Hunting cabin. Ooh, hunting cabin. We're gonna get to hunting cabins pretty damn soon. What is it you want? Canned food and glass. Am I at liberty to do that, I wonder? Now we're getting into this problem where our ships are being, you know, they're just standing there waiting. We can, as a matter of fact, do all of that. I don't have... Where are you? You are over here. Why don't we start with that one? And why don't we continue this? Because we're in the Land of the Lions, and we're doing stuff, and we're doing medium, let's just say. A little bit good, a little bit bad. So the Cullisma Canal is where we are right now. The explosion scattered the debris across the canal as your helmsman carefully steers into the nascent Cullisma Canal. A deafening blast ahead of you sends most of your crew sprawling across the deck. The initial shock overcome, they rush to their stations and pull the ships into a crawl, bringing it to rest mere feet away from the listing flame-racked carcass of a ship. Doubtless it will be days before all is cleansed and navigation can resume. One of your sailors furrows their brow. Isn't it odd that there ain't no one in the water? There we go. Bloody hell. Odd indeed. In fact, there is no trace at all of the exploded ship's crew. An irresistible mystery. And we did pick up a woman, this woman right here, to help out with stuff. And she seems to be good at this. So diplomacy 32%, requesting ship records from canal authorities. Okay, let's do that.
Engagement.
It takes some persuasion, but you convince the official to let you look into the cargo report for the ship. It reads S02E08, H. From Aquiana, cleared for crossing the stay, upholstery and tools, NTD. Nothing salient, yet something feels off, and your sailor quickly remembers. FS? Is that not an imperial prefix? Then why register the ship as foreign? Slowly dawns upon you, assuming this is no mistake, does it not imply deliberate sabotage by your own countrymen? It may be an implication for the crown if you were to inform the locals. Okay, it may have implication for the crown if you were to inform the locals. Loyalty to the queen, or people have the right. Yeah, the people have the right to know here. I am loyal to the Queen, but yes, it is a difficult decision to make, but your crew decided to share the information with the Charisma authorities, believing no loyalty should take precedence over righting an injustice. See, there you go. The Canal Master thanks your captain profusely, commending his honesty and insisting that your crew be rewarded for their integrity. Before taking his leave, your captain extracts a promise from the grateful official that no mention will be made to anyone as to the source of the information. Awesome. We got away with that one, so to speak, and we can keep going. And as I said in the last episode, there is seemingly a bonus if you manage to go to all of the locations. Are we on the final locations? Because it kind of feels like it. Savannah. Let's start in the Savannah. Okay, we can spend a bit of bear on that. We're doing okay on the morale, and after all, yes, again, it's a easy expedition, so we should be able to do this. So exactly what kind of rewards are we talking about? Shall see. Right, you know what? Is everyone here happy and dandy? Because I couldn't help but notice that we are running a little bit low on some of the classes. I'm just gonna keep expanding a bit. I mentioned this in the last episode, which is that at some point we are indeed going to want to maybe, like, okay, one thing, separate people. And we are not gonna want this many farmers, because at some point we might be able to move this out somehow. But all of this, for example, we do not need potato making on this island necessarily. We can do that somewhere else. But right now we are, and that's absolutely fine. Right. Where's my flagship? Where's my flagship? Bloody hell, you're going slow right now. Okay. Where the hell were you? Wait. Where the hell are you going? Wait. Ah, you're... Oh, right. Where the hell are you? Okay. One thing that has been popping up, by the way, and I don't know if I want to do this right now, but we don't have a... we don't have a public mooring just now. We can't even afford it. 25,000. But yes, a public mooring at some point would be a good idea. Now, sailing shipyard. I mean, is this going to be... Where do I have people come in? Do I have people come in here, maybe? Is this going to be this sort of fancy entrance? Because this is quite tiny. Okay, what are... Okay.
New orders?
Desdemona, you fix this. You fix this. Good. Send it running, please. That'll all be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. No worries. But yeah, bloody hell, it's really slow going against the wind, which is... We're with the... Oh, right, we're playing at a bit of slower speed as well. Maybe don't do that. Right. So let's bring the stuff that he wants. Canned food and glass, no problem. Yeah, Pack Sinica 2, or Sinica or Sinisa, I don't know. But yeah, we did one before, so now we are on a sort of a quest line here, which is cool. We also have this whole thing. We are not going to focus on that right now. We're going to get to that. Also here, we're going to wait on the Dockland thing. I am looking forward to Dockland. What now? Bloody pirates. I'm going to hunt more pirates in this episode, I think. Because they're, again, popping up everywhere. I don't like that. But first, did you have anything? Did you have... No, you are free of things for now. Which is, for the love of God, stop boxing it in. I don't think it actually matters, but kind of look like it should. Right, canned food, 15. Can absolutely do that. And then glass, yes, 9 tons. Not a problem. Let us move that over there. That also... It is actually 13,000 and a druid sickle as well, which is a really nice item for us, as we're gonna soon start doing that. It's alright then. That was an easy one, and then we're gonna deal with the bloody ship of the line in some manner or form. Did I... No, I didn't start doing that. I kinda do want one of these for my own. 250 though. We can field it. You know what? 26. How long does it take to build one of these? I'm just gonna get one. There we go. We actually need it in some ways too, because if you look at this, we're a little bit behind. A little bit behind. Right. More stuff over in the sea. Not the land of lions. Blessed rains. Wide sun-touched lands stretch out before you, a long pale grass glittering with the night's rain, while a scattering of trees provides occasional shade from the already warm orange sun. I also just realized where my other clipper is, because I definitely was sure I had another clipper. It's this one. It's actually on the expedition. Right, there we go. I'm not doing the expedition on foot. Unseen amongst the dense matted grass, multitudinous creatures awake to the dawning day, nattering away gaily as the savannah comes to life. A low dell not a mile away hides a blossoming waterhole where numerous strange and foreign beasts are gathering before the day's heat truly begins. Nestled in the shadows of a set of monolithic spurs looming high above the plains, surely with views worthy of a king. Okay, scale the spurs for a bird's eye view of the savannah or head to the waterhole. Maybe don't disturb the animals, that seems like a really, really bad idea.
There'll be monsters abroad.
Do the bird's view. The climb is arduous and long, but your top men trace a forgeable path for the other sailors, using thick ropes and residues of flour hastily brought over from the camp. At last you reach the topmost spur, a long slab of ochre red stone. Is it ochre redstone, worn by countless rainfalls and storms. Endless wildlands stretch below you, dust-colored and windswept. In the distance, rain clouds swirl over a patch of darkness, and a deep golden hush falls over the land, broken only by the slow ambling of strange, tall-colored distant animals. Man, someone really went to town with the writing here. A low, threatening growl suddenly echoes behind you when you turn to face lions, territorially baring their fangs at your crew. You have trespassed upon Pride Land. Well, of course I have. Shoot the leading male, intimidate the beast with loud noises and gestures, distract them with food. Food sounds like a smart idea, yes. You can have... Hungry lions, roar. Not good. Okay. Alright, this is fun. This is really fun. Near impossible. How many pigs would you like? Roar. They do seem a bit angry. Okay, let's just keep on going. Roar. Still a tiny bit angry. I mean, I have a lot of pigs. Others a low, inconclusive rumble. Okay. How about a bear? Okay. That might actually medium low. It still says though. Medium high. No response to that, huh? Here we go, eyes glistening. Lovely, offer the bribe. Should be good, right? Your bribe attempt was successful. Some of your crew weep to see vital supplies tossed to the beast, but all agree that they would rather lose food than become food. The offering pacifies the pride long enough for your sailors to head quickly back down the spur. A terrifying encounter, certainly, but one that is sure to reward them with many an admiring drink at the pub back home. Lovely. Let's continue. Oh, we did have more stuff, though. To the horn of and Besa sounds like the final bit, though. Holy City.
It'll be a breeze.
I will do a bit of pigs still. We are looking okay still on that. And here comes you with a whole whack of lovely rum. We are going to have to start trading rum, by the way, at some point. So we're going to make sure
healthy again.
250, if it's over 200, we can trade away.
Without death?
Okay, we have apparently destroyed a pirate ship. Did not know that we did. We're gonna trade away rum when it's over 200, just to make sure that we don't just store it. You're gonna bring some beer. Beer production is currently fine, and we are doing well here too. But this is the point where, as I said, you are maxed out, so we're gonna need another line and another ship, but that would probably be the Clipper, maybe. But do I produce another... Oh man, this is slow. This is so slow. Do I produce another Clipper, maybe? We shall see. What are you doing? Was it you that destroyed that? Yes, it was. Go and pick that up. Did we just destroy a random pirate ship that was just in the way? Because if so, lovely. But alright then, we'll pick this up too, because it could be something useful. Hopefully not sails. If it's sails, I'm actually just going to drop it. It was sails, so let's just drop it. I do not care about sails. I have so many sails. Sails are not an issue. But yeah, you can see now we're starting to come to a position where all of this is going to be a problem. We can solve that. And is it in here? Here. Yes, additional space for ships to load and unload goods. And I can buy one. It's not even that expensive. So I'm thinking, as we have this situation, there is a place where we can do that here. So why don't we just do that? If I have up here, sitting nice here. Oh, it has to be further out, huh? If we have it nice and tidy here. Have road connect to this road. And have a small warehouse here. I don't know if you need a warehouse, but let's just build it. So now, the ships that go from here... that's that island, not my island. They should just now go here. They should alleviate this thing. And we could do the same here, as a matter of fact, for the people to do this. Okay, but that also required a few workers, which is fine, because we are, in fact, ready to upgrade some of these. We'll do you two, there we go. I'll keep the farmers for now, they demand less. So we're just gonna make sure that we... okay, sausages, potential issue. Also, where is the... how far do you... you do reach over here, but it is... yeah, it's gonna be... rather, we're gonna have to... right, but here's the thing. This does not have to be here. This can be further up. That's true. Yeah, because you're covering all the way down here, which you don't need to do. So what we could do... what we could do is if we move these and these, like so, you're still fine, I think, with everything. Because you reach... you aren't really reached entirely, no. Okay. Well, you know what we could do then? Why don't we just do... why don't we just do that? And we simply move these up here. Because I'm thinking... that's okay, right?
How nice. Is this for me?
It's actually not alright, okay.
Humans are so cheap.
There we go, the druid sickle is mine, awesome. Then we go and destroy this thing. And we're gonna basically save to the frigates that you also attack that, because otherwise it's gonna be a bit weird. Alright, let me... oh, here we go. More stuff in the Land of Lions. So, Holy Pilgrimage. Seems reasonable in the holy site. Tales abound of a city sacred to all in this land, and of the holy pilgrimage that must be undertaken by the faithful at least once in their lifetime. Intrigued, you dock at the busy port, a major hub for those on this journey. As you wander the streets in the cooling shade of antique Russians, or Russians maybe? It's not Russians, it's not people from Russia. The dust-hemmed white robes and sturdy sandals of the passers-by betray their wearers' devout intentions. Snippets of enthusiastic and fervent chatter convince your crew that they must see this holy site for themselves. You're perusing an eager trader's wares when a man approaches, ornate weapons latched to his side and back. Marhaban, friends, are you here on pilgrimage? We come from afar to see the holy city. +1. We've only just arrived in this land. Just make sure that we don't portray ourselves to be something we're not too much. We've already done that in the past.
It's only of superstition.
He walks up to your crew, carefully examining each man and woman. Any faithful who would undergo the pilgrimage will be under our protection, as the Wadi is a land of many dangers, and the lambs of the Lord must be cared for. Unbelievers are not normally invited to join the caravans, but perhaps if you are to contribute to the pilgrim's funds. There is no mistaking the very secular thirst in his gaze, his eyes on your purse. Alright, well, exactly what would you like? Would you like some pigs by any chance? Okay, near impossible. Oh, okay, near certain if we give away everything. Pigs, fine. Ah, it's the beer. See, it's the beer. Still high on that. You know what? Slim supplies now, but I'm gonna offer him that bribe, not bride. Your bribe attempt failed. The guard frowns at your meager offering. It was high, damn it. You think this will suffice to cleanse you of the stain of unbelieving? Our laws are not so easily challenged. All faithless must pay a tribute. It was a long Damascus sword with dark inlaid stones gleaming whirringly in the sunlight. Whether it be blood or coin is your choice. Okay, I'm just gonna attempt to surprise my foes here. This is not gonna go well. A burly fellow jumps to his feet, hurling his heavy pack at the surprised guards, while a young woman darts at the lead officer, leaning under a hasty blow to seize the curved dagger at his belt, knocking her foe down with a crashing pommel blow to the temple. His companion's eyes widen just long enough for several of your gunsmiths to dive at them, sending them crashing to the soil before being deftly disarmed. Would you like it? Would you believe it? We're actually doing well here. The sense of victory is, however, fleeting, as you now have little choice but to flee these lands. We could potentially... Oh, it's more stuff. Okay, well,
Just said fair
we're
enough.
gonna try it, damn it. Bit of bread, nothing too bad. Let's get back to this business at hand. We're gonna move you guys. Or not. Hold on. I want this to be... Yeah, you know what? I want this to be here, maybe. If I place that here instead. Some are gonna be annoyed down here, though. Okay, what we could... I've screwed myself over a little bit by doing this, but we can actually do something similar to this. So if you guys wouldn't mind going here, and then you can come here. You can be here, and then we place this like so. It's a bit weird. Now that covers a whole lot more. Now we do have like workers everywhere, and I realized something. Yes, we could do this. We could actually switch this around a bit. Yes, we can do this. Because again, it's not like we need the farmers to be just, or rather that we can't have workers along the edges. That's not true. We could. So let's just get you people in here, like so. Now we can move you guys over to here, like so. And let me again look at you.
Attack.
Oh, here we go. Nope, that's just you. That's just you. This gumbo just doesn't care. How are we doing? Are you... No, you're all together. That's lovely. Get back here. We do need to solve this, by the way. So yeah, you now... I mean, you are, like, really unhappy when it comes to that. So, we're gonna move you guys over here. And now even you... Yes. Better. Better. How are you feeling? Yeah. Okay, we can do just the tiniest of bit things here. We can do that. And now...
Ship under attack.
Green. Lovely. Right. Now we are... No, you're engaged with something completely different here. Well, that's not good, because they're shooting at the schooner. Oh, for the love of God, and I haven't built a thing here. Oh, they're gonna sink it, I think. And you're shooting at different things, which is also really stupid. Alright, they're gonna drop the schooner. Okay, we're gonna need another schooner. That's fine.
Our thirst ain't quenched.
Okay. Damn it. Right then, well, we can sink those, though.
Was destroyed.
Ready?
Yeah, that's very sad. Oh, you can't actually pick up
Ship
things.
under attack.
Right, now we get to do this. We're doing... Ah, that hurts so bad. Okay, well, we're wearing it down a bit. So that's good. We're wearing it down a bit. I already have health. But the question is, how long can you last? We can move you away a bit. Now we're actually at the back of it, and we can't really do much at this point. So that's clever of us. See, clever tactics. Good job, me. Totally my intention. Right, that actually wasn't too bad. Lovely, that has been sunk. You are gonna...
Frigate commencing escort.
Where is my flagship? Over here.
Competitors have agreed a peace deal.
Ooh, peace deal, cool.
Frigate commencing escort.
You go pick this up. For some reason, all of a sudden you're sailing very, very slowly indeed. Okay, pick that up. Deliver to this place. Okay. It's sad that we can't pick that up. And also, obviously, we're gonna have one of you guys now not functioning. It also means that we should probably...
You will never escape yourself.
That's fine. We should do one of these guys over here. So just out here. There we go. Have a bit of weaponry. Should have thought about that before, but I didn't. But at least they're using that, so that's a good thing. You're ever so slowly coming around there. Ah, right, I can't even do that because I'm doing the ship of the line too. Oh well, that's okay. Right, let's get back to this. Is everyone here? You're a bit annoyed. But if we move, let's say you here. Oh, crap. Damn it. If we move you guys here. Is that good enough? Yes, it is. Is this good enough? Yes, it is. So now, I think... Oh, bloody hell. Now I think everyone is all nice and happy, which also means that we're making more money. So see, that is actually a good idea. Now, school. I could see myself
Done your duty.
doing this, as a matter of fact. There we go. A whole bunch more money. Lovely. Endeavor.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Let's go and check out if I can pick this up. See if it is anything important.
Sails.
New expedition. No, don't care about that. We are done with this, by the way. Did I even see that? I don't think so. 19,000, lovely. The last tale of Ta Netcher. One of the lower halyards suddenly snaps, lashing through the air with serpentine speed as the sail it was shackling swells with the seasonal winds. The ship rushes hard to port, cutting through strange mists until, with a resounding squeal, the keel grinds to a halt on pebble-scattered shores. Scores of minute piles of pale sand are scattered across the beach, thousands upon thousands of wispy pyramidia, stretching up to the woodlands beyond. Dark shapes jut out of the sand irregularly, fragments of ancient, derelict and long-forgotten vessels, carefully preserved in brine and surf. Perhaps something of their tale may yet be found in this strangest of islands. We have the navigation bonus, so obviously we're exploring. The trees here stretch into tortoise shapes, clad in alien-hued pale greens and cream barks. Thick bushes grow errantly across the dust-swathed stone plain, while short funnel-barreled trees loom over them. One genus particularly strikes your fancy. Its dense branches stretch up like arms toward the sky, cupping this close foliage into dark green umbrellas, its bark torn and oozing a dark, blood-like resin. A smile of relish spreads on one crewman's face as he discovers its plump fruit to be ripe. All gather around, gorging upon the fallen fruit, when a woman points out the silhouette of a distant houses on mountainous plateau. Explore it, absolutely. We'll see who's there. Bloody, yeah, as I said, the people who did the writing here, they went to town. I love it. Small gold-winged finches roost lazily among the thick woven branches of strange stout trees, while lizards, large enough to fill a bucket, unblinkingly follow your crew's progress through the bush. Large enough to fill a bucket. I'm not going to say anything about this unit of measure, but a bucket size. Okay, cool. It's a cry of horror as the legs of a many-eyed great-furred colossus of a spider wave like a piano hand on a branch overhead. More careful scrutiny reveals a large milky sack among the fallen leaves below. You shudder at what might have spilled forth had you carelessly trodden upon it. Suddenly, the soil gives way and you tumble through darkness down the long damp slope. When the dust settles, the dim light reveals a vast underground chamber. Oddly, there are several antique and broken crates scattered in a corner. Well, okay, we're gonna keep on exploring the maze for an exit. Okay, this is not gonna go well. Well, maybe it will. A gangly auburn woman wisely suggests seeking a path that slopes slightly upward. Would that be you then? Or is he just a woman that's just here? A rank, cloying dampness pervades the air, and your crew soon learn to follow their nose rather than their eyes, seeking out wisps of fresher air in the darkness. A hazy, chalky half-light settles as you ascend the mountain's heart, past pillars with fantastically alien shapes. Ahead, towering buildings of clay-brown stone cluster in a colossal chamber, light dancing across the beams and naked mortar, a colony of bats fluttering away from the glare of your torches. Manuscripts have been etched into every wall, a fading memory of a long-gone people, and even the faint promise of daylight high above cannot dim the party's fascination for the scene. Okay, we can either study 32%, or we can make a makeshift ladder. No. Let's have a beer and think about this place. So tokens abandoned by past visitors abound in the many alcoves hollowed out of the city's cavern walls. Silver eagles, worn green by time, join Argaead stars with missing rays in silent vigil, surrounded by crests and copper coins that trace the bloodlines of strange kings. Everywhere the relics of a storied past profess the island's position as a place of trade, perhaps pilgrimage, yet no tokens of recent centuries seem present among the horde. A man shouts suddenly, a dense wall of tousled, prickly shrubs has mysteriously parted, unveiling a narrow path along the cliffside to a village on the mountain's peak. A score or so of houses, sea-washed and sunburnt in red and white, rear their empty, many-eyed sides high above the plains far below. Ooh, but exploring the houses is hunting. I feel like we're just gonna go to the town's seat of power instead. The path winds ever steeper through the smattering of houses to the summit of the hill, where a bent shrine, etched with faded figures of abandoned gods, sit beside a deep well. A low stone vault leading into the cliff hides a store of rare essences, e.g. frankincense, myrrh, santal, and cinnamon, with careful waxed seals preserving the hallowed contents, making it a valuable trove for antiquity dealers. A low, sturdy palace sits on the edgemost spur, resolutely intact despite years of neglect. As the party reaches for the door, a sudden howl of wind breaks the cool silence. An unexpected thunderstorm surges up from the valley below, hurling rain and tempest upon the unwary company. Well, okay, for the love of God. Okay. Building or cave? I mean, cave sounds like a smart idea, to be honest. Now let's go for the building. Game saved, I don't like that. The corroded hinges need to be excised from the frame before it can be easily be prized open, and the company slips into the dusky hall, glad to escape the swelling tempest. There's an air of rustic elegance to the faded red walls, patterned with white chalk. A low secretary of rich chocolate wood holds a wealth of parchments old and new. Who is it that comes unheeded to these halls? Comes a sudden and commanding voice. There's someone here. That is catching me by surprise. And what have you done to my door? A venerable man stands atop a nearby staircase, clad in a raiment of gold and turquoise, his long beard braided with strands of netted gemstones. His hands rest on the railing for support, but such is the nobility of his bearing that your expedition find themselves bowing low to him. Truth, face stranded as an exploration board is here, or becoming trade. I don't have anything to trade, so let's not say that. Big lie. Big lie. An ancient artifact brought us to these shores. No. Fate has indeed stranded us, and we had to actually come here because it was literally the only way.
Look what blew up the blowhole.
A reward discovered. Ooh, bloody hell, he smiles softly. Rarely does fate needlessly bring visitors to the land of Punt. Years has it been since these shores saw such life. Plague and exile took it long ago, and now I am a king without a people. Weirdness flashes across his face before he composes himself again. As with all things, even Tanetcher, something, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, must return to the mists. Take what riches you may find, I ask only this of you. Cherish the fleeting moments with your kind, too often early soured by fate, and keep the memory of this land alive. No land truly dies until its story has entirely passed from memory. He bows curtly and steps into the shadows. Stunned, you search the palace for him, but he has vanished. You find many treasures as Tanetcher sinks back into the fog. One man swears he saw a gargantuan figure slither to rest around his shores, nesting the island in an embrace of gold and turquoise scales. Mystery, I like it. Oh, I can refuse the reward. Treasures of Silas Abydos, equipped to museum. Obviously, we're taking that. we can throw away, hopefully, Red. Because I do want her. She's actually quite alright, I think. Let's hope we don't need bread for the continuation of this thing. Yes, indeed. Continue our journey to the final, hopefully, bit.
Nothing to feel.
Let's see if I needed bread. I did not need bread, just some alcohol to get us moving. Good. I like this. This is a fun thing. I mean, so far as the DLCs goes, bloody hell, there's a lot of cool stuff in them. So, alright then. You are going to pick that up, or at least hopefully attempt to. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Schooner, yeah, all of that is fine. The gumbos are just gonna have to wait. 2 on 2 was fine. I mean, you didn't have a problem. The problem was that the gumbos obviously shot at the schooner, and the schooner can't really deal with that all too well, right? We are gonna be able to pick up the plots, and we have a bunch of money again. I mean, some money. Oh, look at that. An arborist, you say? Cocoa plantation, etc., etc. You need to go to the new world. Productivity up. Number of modules down, and extra good tobacco, bonus tobacco, nice. Hiring fee 117,000. I could just sell it for 29. I mean, that could be a useful one, though. That could be a useful one. Right, cool. Got that. We shall get that back. We don't have any regular missions right now, and I can't see that anyone else has either. By the way, now that we have this thing, are you like not here? Well, you do seem to be here, at least there. You have boss fight, but we have that somewhere, so that's absolutely fine.
She's small, but she's key.
You're doing that, yes. Alright then, a lot of stuff happening, it feels like. This is what I kind of like about this game, is that even though it's just, in some ways, almost like a cozy builder of some sort, or city builder, it's still a lot of stuff happening from time to time, which I like. Right, let's just dump all of that. We now have we don't have enough rum to do stuff with it, but that's fine.
Flagship at your
And
service.
you can also just come here, so we can repair you up, and then it is most likely going to be. Oh, did you just get stuck or something?
Flagship
Oh
ready for
no!
orders.
It's the big one, right? It's the big guy. Right.
New orders?
We now have a ship on the line, and we're doing fine financially. So I think that this was a wise choice. Now we do have to remember that ship on the lines are not as quick, I believe. If we look here, if we look at the max sail speed 14.4 versus 18.7 for this one, and the flagship I don't know. Can we
rely on
know?
us.
Can we know what the flagship has? Also, ooh, right, I can paint it. Imperial Command Ship. This is also why I might want the Steampunk DLC, because you can have a Nautiloid instead, which is super cool. Ooh. Is that cool?
Competitors have reached a trade agreement.
Can I... No, you don't have anything else. Do I like that? I mean, in some ways I do, because here's the weird thing. This guy has a furnace, or whatever you want to call it, which I feel is weird. Okay, you know what? That does look kind of cool.
Ship of the line
You have
reporting
something
in.
too. Oh, you have many things. So this is the regular one. Man of War 1701 edition. Oh, I like that one. And then we have the 2 million players celebration skin. That's a bit too gaudy for me, but this one, ooh, I like that one. That's cool. That's really cool. Alright then, so we now have
awaiting instructions.
you following the flagship. We are gonna go and just sit over here. For now, at least. And, right, I've done a lot of work over here. Ah, right, I moved, like, you over there and you a bit, so that's why that is what it is like. But, oh, right, we were doing a school. We were doing a second school, and the idea that I had before everything happened is to move you down here. Well, actually, no. But actually, yes. Do I? we do this. We move you there, we move you up here, and then we move you here. And then, because now that I moved that over there, I think I can have you here, you here.
Untold perils await
Okay,
us.
we're gonna get to that in just a few moments. Move you, oh, not like that. There, have a school here. So, see, that's kind of cool, I think. That's nifty. And now everyone should love life again. Lovely. Right. Final step, maybe. Oh, bloody hell. Hopefully not my ship. Smoke in the waters. A ship astern, captain. She's gaining on us. It's an attack. A powerful ship, Latines, taut with dry wind, ports gaping with expectant violence, swivels out of a hidden nook past the heavily wooden coast. She's flying a flag of carmine and sable emblazoned with a triumphant sun, colors unknown to any of the crew. As she deftly weaves in and out of the waves, catching the draft masterfully to close the distance with great speed, a thunderous explosion rocks her port side. Something whistles through the air and plummets into the emerald waters behind your ship. You swing hard to port, breaking line as your gun ports creak open hurriedly and your deckhands take careful aim. I don't even know if a clipper has guns, but sure. Aim to shatter her hull or spray her riggers with chain shot. I do like chain shot. Chain shot is
Uncertain
great.
shores.
Terrified screams echoes across the water from the enemy ship as two of their masts come crashing down, scattering your foes and sending several of their topside guns hurling into the churning sea. A new volley, fired with the same deadly accuracy, easily cuts through their foremast, crushing several topsmen. As the smoke clears, you spy a burly man in what must be officer's attire, holding a young man at gunpoint. Mercenaries and murderers, he bellows over the waves. Trust Ketema, or Ketema, to stoop to such methods. Silence your guns, or your friend here will taste lead. Pay for the man's release. I don't have anything to pay with. I know neither this man nor the Ketema of whom you speak. There we go. The man scoffs, a likely story. No sooner had yourselves been sighted than he, the disgust in his voice is palpable, warned us to release him, lest you rain Ketema's fury upon us. A glance at the young man's frantic countenance is enough to understand that he had in fact been attempting to intimidate rogues so as to extricate himself from these dire straits. As he sorely attempts to retain some semblance of self-control, his eyes plead for your men to play along. Okay. So I lied, we are Ketema's wrath, unhand him or else. Why wouldn't he need help when you stand 40 against him? Okay, you know what, on this occasion, let's play along. Unhand him or else. The man draws himself up with dignified fury. Wrath? His vengeance, you mean? Too long has he sent his hounds against us to clap the irons of his new empire upon our people. We will have none of it. We bow to no king, and that is not of the elder blood, least of all a common upstart. In a sudden flurry of movement, having sensed the captain's grip loosen, the younger prisoner elbows him in the ribs and leaps into the sea before he can be seized. Shoot the emissary if you must, splutters the red-faced captain. When the young man fails to resurface, he realizes his bargaining ship is gone. He orders his guns to be turned, or rather, he orders his guns be turned. They're aiming for your crew. So either naval power, fire or volley shot, or flaming shot at the ship's sails and stores. Absolutely, try that. That was interesting. Bloody hell. Riflemen keep the enemy cowed under steady fire as the three-man crew of the hotshot furnace skillfully prepared the deadly missiles. Taking advantage of the bracing winds, your captain motions the helmsman to move to the enemy's stern within firing distance. A streak of red burns through the air, followed by several others as the projectiles crash into the enemy deck through men and debris alike, spreading broad swaths of fire that soon lash onto the surrounding crew and railings. Lovely. Horrified cries echo through the rising smoke, strangely muffled as the ship lists and lurched sideways into the ocean, its hull sundered and flaming. As your captain calls to set sail and leave the battlefield, a curious rasping is heard from the port side ladder. Someone is climbing aboard, alright. Okay, why don't you make it on board? Hearing the dry click of rifles cocked and ready to fire, a voice protests from below the railing. Hold fire! I am the man they were holding prisoner. After a moment's silence, a hand appears upon the railing, followed by the lithe figure of the young prisoner, evidently disconcerted by the score of rifles aiming at him. Sorry for dragging you into this unfortunate situation. Those rogues sank my ship and slayed my crew, and I was desperate for any kind of help. As he says this, the crew lowered their rifles a little. I fear they wished to prise me from my lord's secret and plans. When I saw your sails, it seemed my only reprieve, so I told them Janahoy Ketema sent you. Okay, so who the hell is this Janahoy Ketema then? Emperor Salih Ketema is the heir to the throne of Selamawi, Lord of the High and Lowlands known as Mbeza, which you may refer to as the Land of Lions. Under his rule, Mbeza has risen to great heights of prosperity and might, as our emperor has a vision beyond that of his predecessors. A land united and bountiful, a nation to rival the great kings of old. The young man frowns wearily. Alas, there are those who would not see our people united. The haughty princes of Angorab refuse to yield to the emperor and have resolved to wage war against him by any means, and to whatever ends. But okay, what's up with you then? How are you involved in this, so to speak? So, of course, part of my manners, I am Biniam, son of Kyria, emissary of His Imperial Majesty Ketema. I am on a mission to seek out experts from around the world to assist with the many ambitions my lord has for Mbeza. The Emperor wishes for the name of Mbeza to be sung and admired for its learnedness, beauty, prosperity, and wisdom. But let us not tarry here. Come, follow me to Taborim, where my lord will be sure to reward your brave generosity. Set sail for the south, past the pillared reefs with ochre flowers, cross the marshes, and then you will see it. Ancient Mbeza, with gold-lit mountains, slumbering lions, and proud peoples. To which I say, okay. Love it. Right, we have actually made it. Awesome. And we get a bloody introduction and everything. Cool.
Yanihoy, Ketema. May I introduce my benefactor, a renowned city planner from the distant north.
Such noble hearts are ever welcome in Mbesa. So, you heard I was seeking for talent such as yours to expand our new capital.
Our meeting was serendipity alone, my emperor.
Then the Lord truly smiles on you. There is opportunity here to be part of a tale greater than all of us.
Awesome. Ooh, look
So
at
far,
that.
I have neglected this arid province of the Empire, seat of the kings of old. But from the dust, a garden will bloom anew. Many lives of kings has it been since last Mbesa was so united, frail as that legacy may hold. Some would see us divided, each to their own purpose, but they are blind to the greater threat. Hungry eyes turning south towards us. In unison and with pride, we will return their stares.
So must all stand to defend their share, or be eaten.
And so to you, I would entrust the raising of Taborim, our new capital on these lands. May it grow to unite all Mbesa under one covenant. Young Binyam will help you settle, share his plan for the canals. Taborim may soon shine like a jewel of peace on the girdle of this great nation.
And we do get ourselves a starting point, which is lovely. Now, the question here is, what does this actually mean? By which I mean...
Session unlocked.
Bloody hell. Session unlocked. New region discovered. And am I alone in here? That is the question. So what I think that I want to do is I'm going to return you immediately. You're going to go back home. Old
I wish
world.
to speak with you on matters
yes.
of great importance concerning all Mbesa.
Okay.
I,
Do we need to do this right now? No, we don't need to do this right now. You make your way back home.
Bid you rest here a while, seafarer.
Like, I don't even know where you are. But I'm gonna work on an assumption.
Is under attack.
Hopefully not too badly. And by whom was it? Ah, it was you. We should have some defenses over here. I just realized. We should have defenses. where are you?
Ready the ropes.
You do stick out a little bit now, which is nice. Go and attack that thing. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna work under the assumption that my competitors can settle islands there too, which means that I'm bringing the ship home to fill it up with timber and steel beams, so we can settle as many islands as we can. That is at least what I am thinking. So we're gonna try it. Let's see if we can get to this guy. Shouldn't be too difficult. Because you should be slowed because you are injured. Okay. Okay, you know what? Just try
The
to
smallest
follow
cuts leave scars.
That's fine. You don't have a mission for me as of now, but you love me so much. 68, that's quite high up. Okay, just keep going. It's really going away from us, isn't it? All right, just follow it forever. Pelican, you are the one that's supposed to be here. Pelican, yes indeed, accept that. And Pelican. Where are you? Yeah, you're there. Pelican, you're here.
Stations.
You follow that one, and you follow that one. Good. How long are we gonna fight or rather follow this guy for? I don't know. You stopping? Why are you stopping?
You can rely on us.
Can you just like go quicker? See, here we go. Just there we go. There's the volley, and it's gone.
Frigate commencing
Perfect.
escort.
Go pick up Flotsam. And I can see you over there. No, not you. You. Yes. As soon as I pick up the thing. Oh, you're apparently fighting each other.
Enemy sighted.
Are you? Yeah, you're you. You're you.
The face
Nariel
that
Joel 2.
launched us.
Love the name. And we have
Lustrous jewel in the
Archibald
crown.
Blake just chilling out. Right. I think that we are gonna. Well, we are making still a handsome amount of money, and even though people love me really, really much here, for some reason they are not giving me a festival. I would love a festival. Right. Right.
We've run out of cabins.
You're complaining about flour. Why are we not producing enough flour? That's interesting. Okay, we can fix that by simply getting one more of you guys in here. That's fine. And we do want the flour for you, right? Yes, we do want the flour for you guys too. Alright then. So, new lands, which is cool. And we're gonna be checking that out, I believe, in the next episode. Potentially. That will be something to look forward to. See about that, because it looks like it was just a bunch of islands, so it feels like my competitors are also going to be settling over there. But I might be first, I don't know. Maybe, potentially. We're going to store up the ship with all of the stuff that is needed to indeed settle a land. We do have 56 steel beams, so that's good. Now, also, we're gonna do that, and then we're probably gonna set up a new line for the sewing machines. How are we doing, by the way, on minerals, etc.? Iron is actually going down. Iron is going down. So, okay, before we end the episode, we had iron here, right? Zinc, iron, yes. And I do have a bunch of workers. Yeah, okay. Can't build it here because I don't have the bricks, but yeah, that might be an idea. I mean, I could obviously just do it here, but I wouldn't mind my workers working on other things. As little as possible do I want stuff like this over here. Definitely don't want pigs here, for example, so I do want that on a different island. But yeah. Also, by the way, the ship of the line that I just made... Oh, barely did anything to my military power. Alright, then fine, whatever. That is for future me to think a little bit about. Other than that, I'm going to assume that everything is looking fine. It seems to be. Yes, indeed. And if we go to, not Mbeza, because we don't know anything about Mbeza. If we go to the New World, is everything going fine in here?
Towards something bright.
Everything is going fine. How's the situation with this? You do not have work clothes right now, which is a bit sad. We should be able to have more, but I... Oh, right, we've done a schooner. Ah, I forgot about the schooner in here. Bloody hell, we've had that for quite some time. What I was about to say was that... Yes, we could probably set up even more production and potentially move it over to the other clipper. The clipper that might deliver the sewing machines. It can also deliver the clothing instead of the other one. Right.
Good and ready.
You're back home and you're being chased. Why are you... Sometimes you're coming in at a weird place. Flagship.
Cannons!
Go for this guy instead. This bloody hell. Alright then, let's slow time down. Okay, you're over here. You're actually doing... Okay, you know what? No. Do shoot at this. Do shoot at this. Because you're gonna make it. It's not a problem here. So that volley is gonna be enough. No, but this one is. There we go. It's sunk. We go pick up something. You are still being followed. Let's speed things up a little bit. I say that, I mean, for a, you know, fairly regular city builder, bloody hell, there's a lot of stuff happening in this game. I like it. Alright then, so in the next episode, we're basically gonna see what we do. Again, this place is doing fine. It's Mbeza, I think we're gonna be focusing a little bit on to see, you know, what it is. So hopefully you join me for that. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.